Well. We did it, boys. 5,000 subscribers. And we're sitting here going to try and go crazy here. Theoretically, we don't have 5,000 yet, but same diff, different day. Ain't that crazy though? 5,000, man. That's nuts. Well, what is different? You can tell I'm using the old felt. Why? Man, you gotta bring it back to, the good old days. But man, look at that. That's right, gents, I'm married now. Yep, 7 years together with old Miss Riley, and now she has decided to ruin her life and come over to the dark side and be my wife. So, as a tribute, we're going to sit here and do a $5,000 bankroll. Here within a week or so, we're going to have 5,000 subscribers, which is nuts for all you YouTube geeks out there. I'm getting about 5,000 views every 2 days. I got a couple videos that get 1,000 views every 2 days, or 500 to 800 views a day. So that's really cool. We got 4,000. We got 42, 44, 46, 47, 48, 49, 49.50, 75, 85, 95. Look how easy this was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $5,000 bankroll. Let's get right to it. These blue chips are going to really just break my soul and put them like that. But figured it'd be easier to do $500 chips and not do anything else. Man, look at this. Got the old chips out. Got the casino chips out. A lot of these, I think all, if not most of the $5 and $1 chips are casino chips. The greens are half. I think I got a couple of real $100 chips in there in case you guys want to just go crazy. The table maxes here, the Harris, it's where I was born and bred. I started playing craps a long time ago these days. I think the first time I played craps was in 2011. I know for a lot of those guys are like, no, that's not a long time ago, but for some people that might be an eternity ago. At 2016, I started playing Harris River Valley in Murphy, North Carolina. We're going to use their system, which is a $10 table, $3,000 max bet, $6,000 max lay, $5,000 max payout, 10, 20x odds in case you want to get swifty. So I got $5,000 bankroll out. Let's just go ahead and get into it. This is more of a I'm playing DGE, but man, it is reminiscent. I cannot believe it. 5,000 subscribers, and it's kind of crazy because starting out, gosh, man, I thought 5,000 subscribers. Oh, that's a 6, pays 14. I thought that'd just be like the cat's pajamas, and I'm gonna press that about $6 and turn it off. But at the end of the day, a lot of crazy things happened between here and I think when I started this channel was in 2017. And man, we used to play on a wooden table. We would play with a wooden box, planking with a glass AK-47 full of vodka. I used to sit here and if you just commented on a video, I would write your name on a chip. There was a lot of crazy things back then. I would sit here and do every challenge, make my own challenges, and just slowly and surely just try to do everything I possibly could to just get subscribers. That's a 7 off the point. Not gonna turn anything on, but it's just good to know. Crazy world, my friends, crazy world. We're sitting here, just as happy could be. I think when I first started this channel, a lot tanner. Dude, I wasn't burned. Now look at the explosion on fire between these channels. Nutso, garbanzo. But off. Oh, I rolled a 7. I never turned it off. Look at that, guys. That's just rookie mistakes, guys. Rookie mistakes. Anyways. Alright, so I lost. Let's just put a $30.16 out there. Starting her out very sweet. This is what happens when you don't practice all the time and you're just kind of messing around. But I digress. It's a 6, pays 35. we're going to take this and reduce this down to a $12 6 and 8, and it is off. Click. I just dropped the dice. All right, I'll be all right. Why not? But crazy enough, guys, if you're commenting on the YouTube live video, I can see it. I got the big screen sitting right here, my glasses on, my peepers peeping. And yeah, man, like, gosh, 7 years I've been doing this channel. As ridiculous as that is, 7 years. Loved every minute of it. Had some crazy videos, some funny videos, I was stuffing out. And couldn't ask for cooler subscribers. We've done meetups in Vegas, we've done meetups in Murphy, we've done meetups in Chicago, like we've done meetups in Shreveport. Man, a little bit of everywhere. 6. And yeah, man, we've had bankrolls anywhere between $750, $300, $100. That's 110. It's an old abacus for 10s and 4s. All the way to $250,000. So look at that. Forgot to turn it off again, but that time I got paid. If I'm gonna get screwed, I might as well get paid too. Why does that not look right? It does. Alright, press it, turn it off, click back the rest. 6 point has been made. But yeah, interesting journey. I think I've moved. Oh, let's come out 7. I'm gonna turn them on. Got a little 4 here. That's a 5. Turn these off. You in the doghouse already? No, actually, what's going on, Mid-Atlantic Craps? No, not the doghouse. Believe it or not, we eloped to the back part of our property by the river. I actually built my altar myself, and then, yeah, so we got married literally about 150 yards that way by a river, made the altar. It's really great. So came back, had pizza and cake, and then we kind of kicked rocks, man. We headed right out the door to a cabin in North Georgia, and then later we're going to go to Hawaii, and then much later we're going to go to Italy. So did it right, man. So, but like you said, you know, been together 7 years. Isn't that nuts? 7 years. All right, that is a 4 point, 3rd point made. Just gonna get a little froggy. Put $30 on odds, and that's it. 8. These are off. Making sure they're off because it says OFF. Thanks, Blue Jay. That's a 4. 3rd point made. Boop. I think that's been reset. Gosh, man, you can tell $30 down, out. I'm just gonna literally put this back. Put 35 right here on the don't, and then put this right here. That is a 12. You lose the passing line, but I got no passing line. That's a 3. That does not lose. That gets paid. But you know what, guys? Like I said, I like it. It's a 3rd point. I'm just going to put the minimum $10 on the don't, and kind of give myself a little bit more cheese for the cheddar, if you can say. 6. I really don't like a 6 being the next point, but I'll keep the $10 there. You know, it's a little bit of a, you know, I don't like the 6 because it's the 2nd most common number, but I like the 6 because it's the 4th point made, and I'm doing it at the minimum, so, you know, I can live with that. I don't like it, but I can live with it. Yo, 11. I tell you what, man, this Starlink is getting better and better because I'm looking at the clarity here, and I like it. I guess I can't CGI anything crazy anymore, huh? But, yeah, I mean, it's funny, too, because 7 years ago, 10 years ago, there really wasn't a lot of material out there on YouTube. Like, you know, there really just wasn't a lot. Bone Collector was one, the Wizard of Oz video. Now we have a multitude of influencers. I'm small potatoes these days. I don't know if someone has made, I don't know if anyone's made a road to 100K, at least the way I did it, in one bankroll. But, you know, that's kind of like, I would say, in my 2 cents in the step of, you know, craps, that was my claim to fame, at least on this platform. And I've liked every second of it, man. Like I said, it's been hilarious. People are like, ah, you're CGIing it, or you're faking it, and I don't see why. Or like, oh, he's doing it to somehow charge people. But 7 years, I still haven't charged anyone a dime. I always do have a standing bet, though. If anyone using my system makes $100,000, they owe me a drink. I believe 2 people have made $100,000 on the DGE system, and both of them, as odd as it sounds, have bought me drinks. That's Don and that's Chris. All right, so that was 7 out. That's working. Let's get her going, huh? 10. You know what? For the old one time, we'll get it. Was it 60? I think I have less than 30 out there, but we're gonna put 60 out here. That's a 7. I'm gonna lose this. I'm gonna put this to the side just to make sure. 60 pays 30. Boom, 25, 2, 4, 5, that's 30. So that's a complete wash. And we're gonna bring that back exactly to where it was, since it was a wash and it's working. Put this on. Woo, a little rusty, but gusty, guys. All right, that's working, offset, and that is a 4. All right, so we're gonna take that 4. All right, let's do it again. 60. Right here on the don't. 7. I think we already have just announced that this is a wash bet. So turn that off, leave that on, bring that back. That's 9. I don't have to do 60 here because it pays 40, but might as well. Hey man, we're here just to have some fun. You know, a couple, oh, 7. So that'll pay 40. I know I have 35 out there, so I'll just drop $5 to me. No, I'll drop $10 to me. Whoa, whoa. Let me bring this back. And, you know, if you told me 7 years ago, the people I've met, friends I've made, the places I've traveled and done stuff, that, you know, I would have just been, nah, man, this is just me cheesing along. But we've done it. You know, we've lived this life together. 18, page 21. And like I said, it's been a crazy ride. Been busy, but such is life. You know, now you guys knew me in my 20s, now I'm in my 30s. 35 years old, as crazy as that sounds. And, you know, don't feel 35. But like I said, it's insane just how life can, you know, what to quote Ferris Bueller, it's like, if you don't pay attention, man, life moves pretty fast. If you don't slow down, it's going to pass you by, and life has moved pretty fast. I love it. Like I said, absolutely no regrets. And man, the craps journey, it's always interesting to me, like, you know, in my mind, I was like, was craps going to get any different the older I get? You know, is things going to change? And I've kind of noticed something about craps. Like, it's not the fact that anything's really changed. I don't think DGE's inherently changed. Maybe a few tweaks here and there, but I mean, it's the exact same it's always been. However, with age and wisdom, teaching, you know, DGE, like, you know, just put everything you want in, just let it ride. And, you know, I don't know. The older I get, I've seen more things in craps. I've seen things happen more in craps. And because of that, it's really, you know, slowed me down somewhat. I mean, you still have to play DG how you play DG, but it's amazing how, you know, seeing crazy things in craps will just put you in perspective. I mean, it was, believe it or not, 20 feet over there on another live stream. I rolled 10 tens. And the statistical probability of 10 tens is just, might as well be the Getty star. But hey, man, it happened. And, you know, I still think about that. All right, 5 point, that's the third point being made. I put $60 out there, a little stab, a little bit more than a little stab, but, you know, we're gonna see here, reverse this, and put $65 right here on the don't, and let it go. That is a 10. I like that 10. It's a 4th point, it's the 3rd 10 run. You know, do we get crazy? I just talked about a 10. I'm just gonna put 150 odds out there. Yes, it's a bigger stab than I'm used to. Yes, it's not conservative. But hey man, we got 5,000 subscribers coming this week, so like, let's just be happy with it. That's Snake Eyes. Let's see what happens, guys. If we're gonna be bankrupt, by God, we're gonna do it together. You know? That's an 8. I guess I should have turned those on. I'm just not about it. Well, that's 10. That is the fourth 10 gone. So let me do this right. 60 and 65 is 125. 225. 275 is total loss. It's always good to know that. 275. Put this right here. And now we're in full recovery mode. So I'm going to put 275 right here. I was a little heavy on that. So now I just want to be as cautious as possible. And that's why you're cautious as possible. 275, that's 7. So now we're at 550 on a no 7, which is never where you want to be. That is a blue chip. Hopefully you guys can see that. That's a 10. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. A fifth point 10, but it's after 7. So we're just going to let's see how this goes. That's an 8. Very tricky situation, but once again, you know, it's harder to make a point after another point. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the fifth point. The third 10 point. However, a good thermometer is if there's 7s in between the point, that's where you get longer rolls. And there you go. 10. Boom. Make sure I get this right too. That was the second 10 rolled. So 550, 550. We are there. We are now at 1100 on the dome. Look at this, guys. Road to 5,000. Whoa! I'm gonna go ahead and snatch that up, guys, because it's gone. It been gone. It's out of this world gone. Oh, and I got the dice. Woo! That is a 10. And look at this, guys. You know what? What better way, after not being live forever and doing this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 6th point. This is the 4th point. That's a 10. I have this to make up for what I have. But once again, what was the old adage of DGE? You know, I think it was called something like last bet, best bet, something like that. I've done this a few times before. Never on a live. Oh, yeah, well, never on a live. I've definitely done it on a live stream, but this is going to be definitely one of those times where I'm like, well, let it ride. That is a 3, and guess what? Oh, 10! And look at that, guys. This is just cheese for the cheddar. That is all right here. Oh, that's 500 chip. I'm going to sit here and roll this out. Boom. All because of pressure on a 10 on the 3rd point. Where's this? I got it right out of that now. That is the 4th 10. Well, let's see what we got here. That is an 8. So 7th point is an 8. Well, let's see how we go here. 6 does nothing. 10. That is the 5th 10. I'm going to go ahead and exchange this for right here. So even if I, let's say, came back and said, oh, I have $20,000, I want to sit here and put, you know, 10,000 by the 10, it wouldn't have mattered because the 10 would have been swiped again. 5, 9, 7. There you go. I was 1 point behind. Yeah, that was sitting here putting too much too soon. But as I like to say, K, Sarah, Sarah. Try that again. 1, 2, 3. 45. 48. 49. 49.50. 60, 70, 80, 95, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, back to 5,000, and let's try it all again. But yeah, like I said, cannot believe that the rip I've had, degenerate, all on the field, 1 roll. You know what? There was a guy named Chris Bacchia. And he used to comment, this is years ago now, he'd comment, and every time he'd get on a live stream, he says $5,000 on the field, 1 roll. And you know what, Chris? This is, what is it? Pressing across is a game changer and fun for me. This is for you, Chris Bacchia. What is it? An outside number would be this, a 9. God, I'd have to be Chet to put 5,000 right here. Things you do drunk and got nothing left to lose. Chris Bacchia, this is for you, man. I think you're my third 100 subscriber. Let's see it, Chris. Fat 7. There you go, Chris. That's about exactly what I said it would happen the first 3 years. So, but let's see here. You know, I bankrupted a little too early, so I wonder if I could do aggressive DGE to claim back $5,000. Let me see here. 2, 4, 5. I don't think I could, but heck. When in Rome, 5,000 subscribers, I get to have all the fun I want to. All right, 25. Should I do 20? No, if you're gonna do that, you got to do turn the 500 in. 2, 4, 5. Click and on. Just need more 100s. Put this offset. That is a 4, and we're gonna put. Oh my goodness, 22. I can't put 22. I can only put 2. Right here and letting it run. Is that right? Yeah, that is right. That is Snake Eyes. 7. 2 pays 1. Click back the rest, and then put these right back out. Work in. Recall that. That is at 3 craps. Sometimes you're the windshield. Yeah. 8 pays 700. I don't even think. All right, so then if I pay 700, I don't think I have sat here and played a 5K recall in a hot minute. But I want to be on the live streams a little bit longer, so you might as well sit here and have fun as much as you want to do. 7 comes here. That comes here. And we got a 6 and 8 working. That is an 8. That once again pays 700. We click back the blues. And we're going. That is a 6. That is going to pay 180. 150 pays 180. We're going to turn that into 300. That's a 6. That's going to pay 350. Press it by 150. Click back to 2. That's a 4. That's a 7 out. If one could dream. That's a 5. Let's see here. That's a 6. That's going to pay 700. 3, 6, 7. You can take down this gigantic lay. Let's bring back these blues. And we're going to click back 120, 120, it's working. And then I'm going to put 900 as the odds. Yep, that's right. Is that right? Did I see that right? Point off. Should put the blues. That is going to confuse me all day long. Comes down. That is a 4. Might as well go max odds right here. If I'm playing recovery, that's a 9. And since I have that many odds, I can go ahead and put a 6 and 8 out there. It's a 9. That's going to pay 140. press it by 100, why not? That's a 7 out, so I'm gonna lose this. 1,000 pays 1,000. 21 pays 1,800. Alright, so we got 2, 4, 5,000 right here. 6,000, 7,000. Well, I got $8,000. So I'm 2,000 away from coming back with a vengeance. If I was to do something like this, would I? Probably not. Could I? Maybe? Who knows? But what is DG with a fat recovery video? It's only my life. All right, that's a 4. And 600 out there, so I have to put 1,200 odds, which is nuts, to cover that 4. And that's a fat 4. That makes a little bit more sense. Make sure I put the blues with the blues, greens with the greens, blacks, that's off. And put that right there. Put this right here. That's a 9. Turn these on. Let's go and get some change. That's a 3. That's a 6. That's going to pay $350. I'm going to click 150 back to the 6. Click back to what? Does that one do that? I guess so. That's a 7 out. So I'll lose this. I'm just going to put that right there for right now. So that's 1,200. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. So I just need 600 more. Nope, 500 more. 5, 5, and 2. That covers that. 15 is going to pay 1,000. That's going to cover that. And that can go with the change. And since I'm right in it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 25. 3, 35, 36. So I need to make $1,400 more dollars. And let's go ahead and do that. So we'll turn in these blues. Let's get 200. 1, 2. What a sequence of events. All right. Alrighty. All right, there you go. Put it right here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's a 7. 300 Bagamesies. I'm going to do 450 on each. Just remember 450. All right, 6. So 300 pays 350, and then 150 pays 180. I think for a total of 525. So that private line. 530. All right, and that is a 6. Bring back the blues. Back the blues. And since I hit those. Might as well keep those going. 10, first time phone. That's a 5, pays 35. Press it by 10. Where's old Chet when you need it? Chet, where are you at? What am I trying to do? Protect the inside. Come on, Chet. Fat 8, pays 35. Alright, Chet. Don't you let me down. Pressing it by 12. Do a 4, 5. Don't let me down, Chet. That's 6. Well, point. Means nothing to me, Chet. I guess it's good that he made a point. That's a 7. Reset. That's a 4. Let's just do $200. No 4. Here, working. Make that 300. Come on, Chet. Don't let me down, Chet. That's a snake eyes. All right, we need to do what? Keep it in the middle. There you go. 2s. 9 pays 35. Press it by 10. Click the 25 back. Let's try those 2s again, eh? 2s. That's 10. First 10 come. Does nothing. That's a 7 out. 300 pays 200. There's 100. There's 200. This goes back to the sphere of the sky. Click, click, boom. Alright, so we've been going pretty fast. Once again, I know it seems like, beating a dead horse, but I always want to check. 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 85, 87, 88, 89, 9,000. So I'm like 900 and some change away from doubling up to account for the loss beforehand. So cool. That's always nice. All right, so I'm gonna do 240 on each. There's 2 out there. Don't blame my math. I'm just trying to go home, Paul. $50, 6 and 8. Or not, sorry, not a 6 and 8. $50 pass and don't pass. Points 10. I'm gonna bring these down to 150, 300. Make this 600. It's still working. 4. We got a 10 and a 4 thrown. Reset. Working. Take this down. And we're good. That's a 5. 300 out there. I'm just gonna put 600. I know it pays 4, but we're trying to get this thing 6 and 8. That's a 10. First 10 thrown. Second roll. That's a 7. 600 pays 400. 300 out there. Just drop a hundy. That's a real hundy too. An MGM Grand $100 chip. Boom. That's working. This is down. That's a 3. This is off. Make sure you set that. That's a yo 11. That's a 6. And look at that, guys. For the first time ever, breathing room. I don't know how many people are watching, but hopefully this is enjoyable. You know, who doesn't love a $5,000 bankroll double up after a $5,000 bankroll bankrupt? Kind of rhymes. Whoa! Well, I caught it, but let's try it again. That's a 9. She doesn't want to give it to me, does it? Give me that 6 and 8. Hey, give me that 6 and 8. It's a 3. Second roll. That's a 9. 6 down. Could be getting into trouble here. Oh, that is trouble. 6, 12. 10. God, I love that. I love that 10 though. It's a 7, then a 10 on the second point. I'm putting odds on it. Might as well try to get that 6 out of there too. 6. It's going to pay 180. Press it by 30. Take 150 back, which means I can reduce this by 300. Let's try it again. It's a 5. Third and final roll. 10. And just like that. Okay, so 12, 24, 25. Ooh. I'll be right back where we were again. Oh, We are absolutely right back where we were again. All right, so double stroke, reset that, bring these down. And let's do this. What would be the best way to do this? Probably something like 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Probably like that. That's a split between the 6s and 8s. Something like that. 4. I'll bring that right there. And we're going to let this go. Actually, we're going to let it all go. There we go. It's the best way, if we're trying to recoup it all, that'd be the best way to do it. 6, 6, of course. 17,006 is 2, 9, 6, 8, 5, 5, 7. Okay, so 1,000 gets paid 1,000. 2,000 gets paid 1,000. 1,000 gets paid 500. 80, 90, 100 gets paid 50. 2 gets paid 1. All right, so recall. 2, 5. Good Lord Almighty. This is just like 2. I mean, you might as well just call this like just Acapacca, Pocapacca. I mean, I don't even know. 3, 4. I mean, that's a shot if I do it like that. I mean, that's a hell of a shot, but it's still a shot. All right, turn in that one, that, and that. Last roll. That's an 8. I needed it. Put this back right there. So we pay 700. 3, 6, 7. We're going to come down off that lay. Going to come down off all this shenanigans. Still a 4 though. 600. So I can get 100. Gotta make it count. Alright, I think that's right. Woo, talking about riding a rip, son. 60 pays 70. Also 5. Oh man. 720. 9, that's 35. Yeah, make it 50. 6, 120 pays 140. We're just going to turn that to a 210. I can't turn it to a 210. I can't turn it to a 210. No, I can't turn it to a 210. Can I? 120, 150, 180. Yeah, I can turn it into a 210. Duh, 21 pays 24. Oh, Charles. 011. That's a 6. So 210 turns into 240. Make it a third 6. You want to get the dealers all messed up? Watch this. Dealer dump a boat. And they'll take these back and inspect them, make sure you're not doing anything weird. This is where you know you're getting just finicky. I'm gonna pick up the 4. Because I don't want a 4. I want anything but a 4. 2. 7 out. 6 pays 3. I got a lot of chips here. Let me make sure. Well, first of all, that's 1,000. Make sure all this is reset. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's back. So, 6,000. 7,000. I'm still 3,000 away from getting back. It's a 9. Gosh, man, you just can't give me anything, can you? Alright, 1,500 means I get 1,000 to play with. 300. 600. 700. Make 3 on the back end. That's a 7. Alright, so that's 1,000. 3, 6, 7. And there's an extra 300. So 300. Woo, they try me, boys. They try me. They are trying me. That is a 5. And I'm definitely not going to do that on 5. $156 and 8 for 300, 600 odds. 6 is 180. Press it by 30. First 10th up. First 4th run. That's a 7 out. 600 pays 400. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. What are we going to do here? What are we going to do here? What are we going to do here? 4. First 10. Let's reset. Let's do 1,500 behind, which will be that. That's going to give me 750 to play with. So 3, 6, 7. That's a 6. Pays 350. Press by 150. Back 200. 5. Pays 70. That's about 25. Give me one more hit out of that. 9. Pays 70. Also 5. It is off. This is down. And I made what, 350 and 140. So let's just sit here and see if we can get a roll out of this. I'm just gonna do 110 On the inside, 250. Should be what, $5, $6 behind the 10. 6 pays 35. Just max press it. We've already hit our quota, so this would just be like a long roll, try it, dink off, if it would work like that. 9, 35, max press. This is called if you can make it happen. Huh, it didn't happen. So, this is loss. This is the big. 125. Alright, so let's turn these in for 1,000 chips. And then 5, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feels like we're melting stacks, build racks, but I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We still need about $2,000 if you believe that sort of thing. Like I said, crazy rips we're doing right now, boys. Crazy rips. As a 10, 600, which would be $15 vig. Means I can play with 300. That is a $500 chip, sir. $120 on 6 and 8. Phew. 6, pays 140. Make this a 210. Eight pays 140. Make that a 210. Six pays 280. Nope, 210. And it's going to pay 240. Make it a 300. To be honest with you, I don't know if I'm going to make, if I hit a 10, I don't know if I'd make money on this or not. So, 6 is 350. Just gonna leave it. 9, 5, 7 out. 6, that's the vig. And it's gonna pay 3. I think we made money on that. 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boys, I think I'm getting back into the flow of this pretty quickly. Woo, Charles, that is a blue chip. So, once again, let's do a recall. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 42, 43, 44. So I'm only $600 away from recouping my loss. Tank bad. Ain't bad at all. I don't like these blue chips the way they make me feel uncomfortable. Alright, let's just see how we go. We haven't hit a come out 7 in a hot minute. 10. We also haven't hit a repeater in a hot minute. Just gonna let this ride. 4, 5, 8, 6. He said begrudgingly 7 out. Yo 11. Yo 11. 7. 3. 5. 6. 600 pays 700. 3, 6, 7. I'm going to recall all this. Woo, close, guys. We're getting real close. 300, 600 right here, odds. Still working. 7 out. All right, 600 pays 400. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're getting real. I think that last 700 might put us where we need to be. All right, I'm going to turn in that for 2,000. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, that's where we started. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Okay, so the 5,000 for the rebuy, given back. So we've doubled our money to recoup the 5,000 we did have. So now on our original bankroll we have 3,000, 4,000, 45, 49, 5,000. This is the profit. So let's get back into the regular swing of things, shall we? All right, this is my profit. I'm going to be using my profit. I'm going to do a $30.68. She working. $9. 75 odds. 7. 75 pays 50. $30.68. She's working. What a comeback, guys. What a comeback. Didn't think it was possible, to be honest with you. 5. No whammies. That's a 7. 150 pays 75. I think that is enough for my 5,000 subscriber video. Nothing like showing a 5K recovery video. Hey boys? Oh, alright, so let's see here. Let's see how we panned out. Alright, before I get crazy here. Make sure all this is nice and organized. I like it to all be organized. Alright, so start 5,000. 1, 2, 3, 4,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. We made a profit of 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 100, 110, 20, 30, 40, $143 profit. Dang. Well, they say the first is rocky, the second is kind of shocky, but the third time is always the charm one. Guys, can't tell you how much I enjoyed this. Hitting 5,000 subscribers this week. Love it. So be more. Since I got this table set up and I got in a good spot, I'm definitely going to have some more live videos coming out and some real videos coming out too. Just try from Drunk Guy Explains. Check you guys next time. Maybe. If I know how to